The medical supplies at the hospital have all been transported to the research lab. Head to the lab and search for the malaria drugs again. Alright, let's start the mission. I love this funky music. Apparently, the medical supplies they brought to the hospital have all been transferred to that lab, which means that the drugs must be there too. Do whatever it takes to find those drugs and bring them back. We need them, and soon. Alright. So let's member change. Let's bring out Teleco. Yep. It's straight up just Teleco, straight out of Metal Gear Acid 1. She's got unique voice clips. And she's got an Uzi. Did she have an Uzi? I don't remember what weapon she had. I don't think she had an Uzi in her artwork. But hey, we have an Uzi now. So that's cool. The first time there's an Uzi in the series. It's not too much gameplay difference. Oh. We'll pick that up. That's for Snake, but we'll still pick it up. What does this guy want to do? Okay. Alright. He's just turning around?
Freeze.
Yep, even has a unique, hold up voice clip. We'll just choke him out. Oh, rations, want to grab those. Climbing boxes becomes very important in this game. Look at all this verticality. Look at that. Like, you could do this in prior Metal Gear games. You could climb boxes, but, wasn't really much of a reason to. They were never really stacked up like that. So this game actually does some creative stuff with the level design, weirdly enough. That science boy, he's going to be a bit of a problem. We remember these nerds from Snake Eater. What? Oh. I don't know why she didn't grab him. That was odd. Anyway, we beat up a nerd. That looks like a vent. Is there any reason to go in here? No, I guess just a little hidey hole. How about here? Anything in this hidey hole? Or is that the same hidey hole? That can't be the same hidey hole. Why would I even say that?
What's his status?
We're currently reinitializing his memory and readjusting his sensory nerves in the culture tank.
This nerd voice
My
here.
estimate it'll take another 12 hours, at least.
Half a day? He has to be readjusted after each deployment. Not much better than a prototype, a test subject.
My apologies, sir. The culture fluid takes time to prepare.
Yes, the
Such
culture
limited equipment
fluid.
and personnel readjusting null isn't.
No.
I know. That's why I brought along a specialist.
Chief? But
The escaped prisoners have yet to be found. This could be just the job for our perfect soldier. We'll roll out the tank as soon as the fluid's stabilized. Make all necessary preparations.
yes, sir.
Commander.
Oh.
Yes, I know. Cunningham.
Oh, is that Tara Strong and Steve Bloom as our new antagonist characters in this Big Boss sequel? Oh my goodness.
Commander! Lieutenant!
What interesting
all right?
casting.
We're fine.
Please forgive me, Commander. Are you hurt?
Don't worry. Fate would never see me hurt. Now, lie still and try not to move. This man needs medical attention. I apologize for any sense of urgency. Please don't think for even a moment that I hold your work.
Oh, what's
or
that you've got
yourselves
there,
in any
Mr.
but the highest
Gene?
of regards. This facility you are helping to build is absolutely vital to the strong roots of our new nation. But never forget that you, yourselves, are no less valuable a resource to that nation. A nation that will house the mightiest, most capable military ever seen by man. Warriors in their prime. We will end an era that sees soldiers discarded like tools and strike war from the menu of global politics. And it is you, soldiers, military engineers, who are her first.
Interesting ideals you got there, Gene.
Our nation's riches.
And a powerful voice. What's up with that?
Such priceless resources need not be sacrificed in vain.
So that's Gene. That voice. And the premonition.
Oh, a premonition?
Is that ESP?
Oh, he's got psychic powers? So we've got a Big Boss sequel that has Steve Blum and Tara Strong voicing antagonists. And then also we've got psychic powers, huh? The Teleco illustration kind of jump scared me there. No luck in finding the drugs, huh? Where the hell could they... Wait, that reminds me. When you were eavesdropping on Gene and his men just now, you say they mentioned something about a culture tank? Do you think that might be part of the medical supplies they brought in with the drugs? If so, don't you think the drugs might be stored in the same place as the culture tank? Whatever that is. I think it's worth checking out. Okay, go look for this machine. We all danced in fire plugged to this machine. This culture tank. They may have even set up a special chamber to house it. Alright, sure. Also, Gene is voiced by Norio Wakamoto in the Japanese version. I just think that's really cool. Woo! Doing some acrobatic moves. Yeah, there's a lot of verticality to the stages in this game. That was, again, kind of a first. Snake Eater had a little bit of verticality. But here, we full on, you know, we're jumping off of roofs and stuff, man. Oh yeah, look, she does have her 2 handguns on her model. So I guess her having the Uzi is kind of like pretty arbitrary. You know, I played Code Veronica recently, and I'm not liking the looks of these hallways. They're really reminding me of the Antarctica facility. Is Steve Blum just English Norio Wakamoto? I really wish we did that more often. Every now and then you'll get, you know, because in Japanese games and in anime and such, the casting is very deliberate. You know, they'll design a character with a certain voice in mind. I kind of wish we got a little bit more of that. Like, imagine a dub of Yuru Camp that had David Hayter as the Akio Otsuka playing himself guy. You know, I think that would be cool. Laurie Allen as like several Kikuko Inoue characters and stuff. I would like that.
What is this?
Steve Blum is more like the English Joji Nakata. I weirdly know what you mean, and even weirder, I
Who's
agree.
there? Can't you read the sign? It says do not enter. You.
A kid? What are you doing here?
I'm in charge.
You
Ironic that Tara
charge.
Strong would be a medical professional in a video
You there.
game.
Search upstairs. The rest of you.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, I'm not
This way, Snake.
gonna
Right there,
elaborate.
in that locker.
What?
Just do it.
Ugh.
What's going on here? The preparation chamber is for authorized personnel only.
Miss Elisa, are you alone? Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
No. Is there something wrong?
We received a report that there's an intruder in the lab. Someone also reported seeing a suspicious truck nearby.
Well, there's no one here. Just me. And him. You're disturbing his sleep. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Yes, ma'am.
If you see the intruder, please notify us immediately.
I like that Snake is actually hiding in the locker in the
Now I've seen
cutscene.
it all. A little girl in charge of an outfit like this. Why did you help me?
I don't know. I just got this feeling that I needed to.
And how do you know my name? Are you with the Fox unit too?
No?
But your uniform... It's not like that. When I saw you at the heliport with Cunningham and the others...
That was my sister.
Sister?
Her name is Ursula. She's the one who's a member of Fox. I'm just a medic.
You're pretty young.
Well, you were out on the battlefield when you were my age, weren't you, Snake? Or should I say, Big Boss?
Nah, see what I say?
Raised in
That's
Eastern
what
Lab.
ellipses are read
We sent
as.
all the kids with ESP
With
to
Snake.
teach them how to study. My powers are pretty weak, but Ursula is different. She's one of the most powerful psychics in all the communist world. Through special training, Ursula gained great power, but in doing so lost everything that makes her human. So much so that she can't even talk with me anymore. 4 years ago, Gene took us away from East Germany. He was on a mission from Fox. The CIA wanted to get its hands on ESP from the communist bloc.
And then you joined his little revolution.
Yes, that's right.
So, this is what you were calling the perfect soldier. Does he have ESP too?
No, he's just an ordinary human being. That is, he used to be. He was raised in a special way, under very special conditions, to be a great warrior.
We gave
He's
him a big
incapable of
knife.
emotions or doubts. He's the ultimate
We told him you don't
combatant,
need emotions.
created
You
with
don't
one
need friends.
purpose
You got a
only,
big knife.
to accomplish the mission. He has no human memories. The only thing he has left are his skills in battle.
No memories.
Each time he completes a mission, he undergoes readjustment. Like this. Inside the culture tank, all 5 senses are shut out completely. Most men would go mad in minutes. Like a baby who's coming into the world for the first time, the perfect soldier's sensors are honed to a razor sharpness. He can read the enemy's movements and learn them faster than any normal person ever could.
What kind of person could endure that kind of extreme training?
Nobody, of course. The Perfect Soldier project ended in failure and was abandoned. He was the only success. That's why they gave him the code name Null. He's a lost number. He has no feelings and no memories, not even a project number. Don't even think about fighting him. You can't possibly win, Snake.
You could be right about that.
Or you could shoot him now, but you'll have to go through me.
I'm no assassin. Shooting a soldier with their guard down isn't my style.
You're a good
Unless
man,
it's with a
Snake.
tranquilizer
I
gun.
knew you were.
We do that a
Here,
lot.
Take this. It's a drug for treating chloroquine-resistant malaria.
How'd you know?
Beep beep.
It's time. Bring the tank out. I trust the readjustments are complete.
One of the best
Sorry,
psyops the
it'll just be
USSR
a
ever
little
ran was
longer.
convincing
I'll send a
Americans to
man in
spend
to meet
millions
you.
on trying to win the
Hurry up.
Psionic Cold War. I feel like it's pretty easy to trick
can get outside
Americans
through
into
here.
spending millions,
Head for
if
the
not
harbor.
billions, on
You'll find what you're looking for
military
there.
technology they'll never
You
use.
must be psychic or something.
Or just research that amounts to nothing.
last
It,
thing,
it feels really easy. It feels like
If you
a
find
pretty
Ursula in front of you,
standard
Don't
prank,
hesitate.
you know?
Shoot her.
It's like 2 pies in the face and one in the
Sister.
economy.
If you can't do that, you're already dead.
Alright, next time, let's try for a more upbeat prophecy.
I really like David Hayter's performance in this game. I don't know, he does a good job. Fever's all gone now. Looks like those drugs you got from the girl really work. I gave some to all the men. So all our men are safe. Hooray! We don't have to worry about losing our entire unit anymore. That's good. Now what? If we go to the harbor, we might find what we're looking for. At least that's what Elisa said. The harbor? I have absolutely no idea where that is. Seems we need to do some more recon. Big boss, you got a minute? I've got a plan. A plan? What kind of plan? Well, we're starting to pick up more and more new recruits, but these new guys are just sitting around waiting for orders. With all due respect, isn't that just a pointless waste of manpower? In fact, some of them have been saying they'd rather be out there actually doing something rather than just sitting around waiting. Big boss, we really want to do whatever we can to help. So what I was thinking was, we can pick a few of them to set up a spy unit. Send them to key points on the peninsula. We've all been stationed here a while, so we got a pretty good idea of how and where to lie low. We make pretty good intelligence collectors, too. And, correct me if I'm wrong, you're going to want a broader picture of what's going on around the peninsula in order to accomplish your mission. So what do you think? Spies, huh? Snake, the soldier has a point. Right now, we've only got awareness of a few dozen yards around our truck. If we think we can figure out why Fox rebelled like this, we're not just dreaming, we're crazy. Oh, we can't think, sorry. I think sending more of our men... I can't think. Sending more of our men out to gather intel is a great idea. Okay, we'll go with your plan. We'll start forming a spy unit right away. You've got it, boss. Manage your spy units by selecting Manage on the briefing menu. Only instead of putting free soldiers in the sneaking unit, you'll put them into the spy unit. You just put together a spy unit for each location you want to... Yep. That's right. I remember that. Collect intel and their assigned locations and report the results back to you. You see the reports by going to the report on the briefing menu. Got it. I'll try it out, but we don't have enough men to just send them out willy-nilly. Got any ideas on where we should start? Well, we do need to find a route to the harbor. Why don't we send a unit out to the supply depot? It's where all the cargo they unloaded at the harbor is. It might give us a clue as how to locate the harbor. Agreed. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for new recruits. Alright, oh, pheasants! That's right, sometimes you just get some dudes. We got a pheasant. We got a pheasant and a fennec. And a mole. I don't think you want a mole in your spy organization, but we have a dolphin. And a sea anemone. Okay, cool. Delivery man, what a thrilling career choice. You'll make your life a hell of a lot easier with delivery man career. Items and equipment you pick up during the mission can be sent straight to the truck. You know you can press the circle button during a mission to open the equip menu, right? Try pressing the R button in that window. Then, instead of item selection, you'll enter transport mode. Use directional buttons to choose items you want to send directly back to the truck. Delivery men are pretty handy to have around when you're collecting items. Don't forget, if you simply want to drop an item, press L instead of R, and enter drop mode. You don't need a special career to drop items. Thank goodness. You can view your teammates' careers by going to their status screens over at the Manage menu. There's a wide variety of careers out there like Rescuer and Delivery Man. Keep that in mind when you put together your unit. Sure is a steep learning curve in this game, huh? It's really glad that they would just drop this and never do it ever again, and it certainly wouldn't become extremely integral to the series. Let's... Oops. Let's see. We want to go to the supply depot, I believe he said. So let's put Eva there. And let's see. Let's take a look here. Oh, spy. Lowers the health. Oh yeah, if someone's got an item and you're going to put them in something like the spy unit, you should remove it because they're not going to use it. And then you have it to use on anyone you want. Anyone you want to go out with some wacky weapons or whatever. It's complex. It's very complex. It's a little too complex. No one else particularly oh, Surveyor. Surveyor. All right, Dolphin. There we go. We'll put Dolphin in our supply unit, spy depot. Sure, why not? Oh yeah. Eva, for some reason, she has an SVD. I don't know why. But that could be useful. And let's save the game. After all of that menu management,